The next thing that we need to do is to recognize that the draggable targets, which I find they're working at the moment, they need to recognize when they've been dropped in the target area. So the first thing that we do with this is we do a test to see if they're overlapping the front target or not. So for instance, this whole kind of snapping bit, what I'm going to do is to use a collision condition. So I'm going to test to see if that front target is overlapping another object. So what other object am I interested in? I'm interested in the front target. Now in this case, so what's happening here is this is saying, is the object stopped? In other words, have you let it go? And is it overlapping the front target? And the event that happens is it snaps back to the original position. Now in this case, we actually want to negate it. So in other words, do the opposite. So if you've stopped dragging it and it is not overlapping the front target, then snap back to the position, because we want to, if this was the other way around, if it is overlapping, then we want the target to reappear and we want to actually get rid of the draggable object. So I'm going to do the same thing for the back of the hippo. I'm going to insert a condition. So it's a collision. Are we overlapping another object? If it's the target that we're overlapping, then we're going to negate that. So what that means is that when it is not overlapping, it snaps back. Because the next thing that we want to do is that when it is overlapping, we want the target to reappear. So we'll do the same test again, basically. So front drag is stopped. Then we're going to insert another condition and do the collision test, so overlapping another object, overlapping the front target. Okay, so when these two are both true, what we want to do is for the drag, we're actually going to destroy the drag. So we're going to destroy the drag object, and we're going to make the front target reappear. So at the beginning of the frame, we made these objects invisible. So in this case, our front target here, we're going to make the visibility, make the object reappear. Okay, so let's just give that a test. So both of these should still be working. Yep. But when I let go of this, that should happen. So what's actually happened here is the draggable target has been destroyed and the front target object, active object, has reappeared. So that's the effect. The effect it gives is that that draggable object is being snapped to this position. In reality, what's happening is we're destroying the draggable object and we're making the target object reappear.